Back, it's time for our Saturday Forever Home segment, and this weekend we are checking in with one of our favorite rescues, Stop the Suffering. Leslie Walker joining us now. Leslie, how you doing?
Hi. Good, thanks for having me.
I'm so glad to see you, but even happier to hear about this story. You guys just brought in this wonderful dog, and she certainly has gone through it.
Yes, we welcomed Holly this past week from a rural Kentucky shelter. She unfortunately has been through a lot. She first had a litter of puppies last year and they all died, and was pregnant again, and her owner didn't know, and she collapsed in front of them and they rushed her to the vet, and she started giving birth to puppies in the vet lobby. And the shelter reached out to us to see if we could help, because poor Holly is a senior, probably about 11 years old, and she was incapable of caring for her puppies. She's not producing milk, and she doesn't want to be a mom. And so we got her up here to us, and she is in a wonderful foster home now. And her puppies got split up in between two of our bottle feeding foster homes. So we have 5 puppies in one foster home and 4 puppies in another. And even though they have the obstacles stacked against them for survival, they're doing pretty well right now. They are 10 days old now.
And these are the stories that really make your jaw drop, but at the same time, I know for a fact that this is not a story that is much different than ones that you've heard before, because you've been doing this for a while. These dogs are so resilient. Tell us a little bit about Holly's personality and what a potential family could expect from her.
Well, Holly is one of the sweetest dogs you'll ever meet. She's pretty shy and timid at first. She's had a rough life, you can tell. The story we were told was she had an owner that passed away, and she basically was just running around in the rural area, and family members took her in, but she continued to live outside. So she's had a rough life, but she is quick to warm up to people. Right now, she's in her foster mom's lap getting petted. She doesn't have a mean bone in her body. She hopefully has several good years left. Like we said, she's probably close to 11 years old. She had a severe hip injury when she came. There was an infected abscess. She has the start of cataracts, and she has some arthritis, but fortunately, she's pretty healthy otherwise. All of her lab work was good. She's free of parasites, heartworm, tick-borne diseases. She just needs to get nursed back to health. She's really, really skinny. You can see all of her ribs and bones. But she would like a quiet home. It could be with older kids. She loves everybody, but I think a lot of noise would scare her. So older kids, a single older adult. She does love other dogs. Her foster mom said she probably would benefit from another nice, calm dog in the house, because she really seeks out her personal dogs. But she would just be great for almost any quiet family.
And I know that you haven't known her very long, but what would you say is your favorite thing about Holly?
Your favorite thing about Holly, Jenna? That's a lot of pressure.
That's my favorite question.
If I had to guess, I would just say her sweetness. I mean, I walked in the door. This was the first time I met her, and she just immediately came to me and wanted belly rubs. I mean, I don't think she really knows a stranger. You know, she approached timidly, but she does not know a stranger. She just wants to be loved and be petted. The shelter said she was one of the most amazing mothers they've ever had there. Aww. They immediately could handle her babies and pet her. A lot of times they have to muzzle dogs when they are, trying to pet their babies or, feed them. No, she didn't have a mean bone in her body. She just wanted to be loved and have attention. Yeah. So I personally think like her sweetness is her best quality.
And I just really am hoping that somebody out there with a nice orthopedic dog bed and lots of comfort and
yes,
lots of spoiling can happen to her, because she certainly deserves that after a rough life. Leslie, how do we get more information on Holly or apply for her adoption?
Well, right now we haven't listed her yet. But we are going to. But they can go to our website www.stopthesuffering.org, and if they want to complete an application for her, they just select unknown pet since she's not listed yet and type in her name, and then we'd be happy to discuss with an approved applicant more about her. The one thing I did forget to mention is since she does have the onset of cataracts, she seems to have a little trouble seeing to get around. So probably a home with less steps would be beneficial for her because a lot of steps could be a problem for her just with a little bit of loss of eyesight.
Totally understandable. Leslie, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, take care.